The sheet in Excel named Bible has a table which contains all the verses of the entire Bible. Here's where you create the Bible sentences with the bold or underlined words, which will be used for your word search puzzles. Before you start creating these puzzle words, you may first choose to activate some of the filters and so only show the verses that you want to use for your puzzles. You can either use the slicers on top of the page or the filter icons in the header row of the table. The next step is to set the criteria for the marked words inside your Bible verses. Click on the icon in the ribbon to open the main menu. Then you select the Filters tab. Here you can adjust the settings of the marked words. You can select to mark the words as bold or to underline them. You also select the total number of marked words in each verse. And finally, you select the number of characters of the words. Once you have made a first selection with the filters, you can then start creating the bold or underlined words inside the verses. This can be done in two ways. The first way is to click the Create Puzzle Words button. This will create verses with marked words in all rows that are visible. You will also notice that the cells in the first column are either red or green. Only the rows marked green will be used to create word search puzzles. The red-colored rows do not meet the criteria of your filters. You can also select or deselect Bible verses by hand. Double-click with your left mouse button on any row. This will add or will remove the marked words of that particular row. After you have created a number of verses with marked words, you can use these verses to create your word search puzzles. First, make sure you select the table of the current Bible version. Then you select from the various layout options and other display settings how you want your puzzles to appear. You can click the Preview button to show you an example of the first generated puzzle. Once you're satisfied with the way it looks, then you can start to generate multiple puzzles at the same time. You either save them as images on your computer or directly export them to a PowerPoint presentation. Here's where we select PowerPoint, where we want the word search puzzles to appear. The program starts to generate unique puzzles on the background from the Bible verses with the marked words that you have created. As you can see, the PowerPoint presentation contains a Bible word search puzzle on every page. And at the end of the presentation, you'll find the solutions of these puzzles. This book interior can be exported as a PDF file and is ready for upload to KDP. When exporting your puzzles directly to PowerPoint, you can choose between different layouts. Click the PowerPoint tab on the main menu and then the Layout tab. Here, you can select the layout you prefer and see a preview of how it will look. Your choice depends on the number of words you use for your puzzle or the size of the puzzle grid. Your layout choice may also take into account your intention to add text, images, or other graphic elements to your puzzle pages. The Excel tab named Bible contains one Bible book. In this example, the current Bible book is the American St. James translation. But it is also possible to use other Bible translations. This could be another translation in English. Or it could be a version of the Bible in another language. There is a whole range of different Bible translations in different languages you can choose from. Select the Bible translation you want to use to create your puzzles. This will replace the current Bible book with a different one. In this example, it is a Bible book in Spanish. As you can see, the English translation has now been replaced by a Spanish translation. It is also possible to combine two or more Bible verses. You do this by selecting the verses you want to combine. Then click the button and your new verse will appear in the table named Combined. In this table, you can collect a number of longer verses, which then can be used to create word search puzzles in the same manner as previously explained. In the main menu, you make sure you select the table named Combined before you start generating the puzzles with longer verses. So when you have created several combined verses from your Bible book, then it is possible to save these verses to your computer. You can save a variety of verses, perhaps of a certain theme or specific Bible book. You then may delete these combined verses from the table, for example, when you start a new project. When you need these specific verses at a later stage, it is easy to import them again. What makes saving these combined Bible verses so interesting is that you can use them for a different Bible translation. Here's how you do this. After saving the Bible verses, you then select another Bible translation. In this example, we select a Spanish translation to replace the English one. You then import the Bible verse combination you have previously saved. As you can see, the same verse appears again, but this time in Spanish. With this method, you can use the same popular Bible verses to create puzzle books in different languages.